is she going to be a good mother? Because the most important part of a relationship is the kids. All right. Let's see.
Hold on. Someone wants to donate to you from my channel.
All right, hold on. Let me finish that one.
Cool.
227, very intuitive, a very adaptive personality.
Michael, yep.
When it comes down to it, you're very stubborn. So it's okay to be stubborn, but please don't be stubborn for the sake of being stubborn, because that is when you start impeding your growth as someone born in a horse. And remember, if this matrix is pro-rat and the rat is your enemy sign, that means the matrix is anti-horse. That's why we have some words that start with the W plus or that rhymes with horse. You understand what I'm trying to say?
100%.
Even the English language itself is built against that type of energy. Next super chat. Let's do yours.
We'll give him 1 sec. He's going to do it right now.
Okay. Let's do
We got Metal Mine. He says, 81292. He's a monkey like myself. Interested in a reading and a stock guy. I'm a day trader.
Well, if you're a stock guy, you should have donated a lot more, because I gave you a free Tesla call that made $16 billion. God damn, man.
How much you made off of that, Gary, if you want to tell them a little bit?
More.
Roughly. You can't really want to say, huh? You could buy what? How many Ferraris could you buy?
Oh, a lot.
More than 10?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, and by the way, it keeps growing.
400K each?
Let's just put, no, that's nothing at this point. Let me make this clear. If Tesla goes down to around 130, yeah, bro, I'm probably going to fund my own political campaign at that point, because it will be like whatever at that point, man.
Isn't that funny? You see a creator go from creating content, leveling up, making money, and then falls into politics right after. Isn't that funny?
You know, the Ukrainian
Trump,
president,
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, the Ukrainian president. You know, he was basically actor.
Well,
and
a paid actor.
Yeah, he was an actor. Well, not a very good one, but he played the president of Ukraine in a series, and then he was groomed for the presidency. But you were just talking about Conor. Let's talk about him for a second.
Yeah. So recently in the news, Conor McGregor is actually planning to run in Ireland. He wants to become a top politician for his country. And I think for most people, you're like, wait, what? Conor McGregor, the fighter? But you look at this actual life path of most creators and most fighters as well. They start either at the very beginning, humble beginnings. They move from that to a career in fighting or maybe content creation. And then someone says, you know what? What's the next step? And you've seen like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they go, oh yeah, Manny Pacquiao as well. They go from content to mindset shift, a lot of money. What's the next step? And then surprisingly, they all end up pretty much at politics after. Even my boy Myron Gaines, he went from content, obviously government work first, content, a lot of money, politics. So I think that's the end result for most men of status that want to be successful as well. That's it. Look at Trump, for example, the president, twice president of the United States of America. And for Conor McGregor,
won 3 elections.
Exactly.
Who won 3 elections?
By the way,
make that clear.
Yeah, one didn't count apparently though.
It's okay.
But nonetheless, though, Conor McGregor actually has.
You know, it's great that TikTok loves Trump now.
Yeah, it's way better.
A couple months ago, that would not have been allowed. But guess what? I can say
W Trump, man.
I can say W Trump because Trump saved TikTok.
Also, just real quick shout out, Trump, wink wink, remonetize Pearl. If he was not president, I guarantee you, Candace Owens, just Pearly Things, and as well, Dr. Disrespect will not have been remonetized.
Maybe someone else pretty soon.
Next, coming up. So I think Conor McGregor has 2 things to his benefit. One, he's a legend in his own right.
I'm not fresh and fit.
There you go. He's made a lot of things happen where for his country, he put them on the map. Correct. And as a fighter, even though he loses sometimes, he still comes back talking shit the next day. And of course, his fan base has not shifted pretty much. They still love him to death. He gets love everywhere. Obviously, he had that little incident with that woman. I don't know what happened there. I don't think he smashed. If he did, brother, that was tough. But I think for most people, in politics especially, you need a huge fan base. He has that. And then 2, people love the guy.
Can he win?
I think with enough promo and marketing, he can. But the problem is, you know what's going to happen to McGregor? They're going to bring up all his demons. Now that battle between your demons and then your fan base is gonna have to be a grueling because what's gonna happen is they're gonna try to bring you down as much as possible.